Well, good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Michael Wilhite here with Southern Indiana Weather. Thanks for logging on to this quick forecast update. Been kind of quiet the past few days around the area, so I've taken a little bit of a break to relax, but a more active pattern is shaping up again. In fact, you can see some showers and thunderstorms down to our south there in Kentucky. A stray shower or two might be possible through midday. You can see a couple of dots popping up here on the map. This really has extended further to the north than what I anticipated, but still it looks like it'll stay out of southern Indiana down in Kentucky and to our south. So wet morning in progress down for Kentucky, but for those of us in southern Indiana, this will all be gone by noon across the area anyway. And we've got some clouds to deal with this morning, but later on this afternoon we'll start to see those clouds thin out again, and it'll be another, well, reasonably mild day compared to where we have been. Now let's go ahead and take a look at future radar. You can see it illustrated there well. You can see here by the morning hours as it goes out our way. When we get high and dry after that, all through Thursday, really all through Friday as well. Maybe late Friday night there might be the chance of something coming in, but high-res NAM not really excited about that, or Saturday, either one for that matter. Only went with a 20% chance. It looks pretty isolated. Let's go ahead and take a look at the GFS and look at our chances then for the next 10 days or so here, and you can kind of illustrate that out here as well. Here's where we are this morning at 8 a.m. and you can see there's that rain down in Kentucky, and it pretty much moves on. It's a result of this low pressure system that's tracking well down here to our south. That'll move out of the way. It pulls out of the way with us. High pressure builds in then for Friday. Probably a mostly sunny sky on Friday. It's like a beautiful day, but it will be a little bit warm there, and it looks like the warming pattern is coming back up again. Next cold front will really approach our way on Saturday night into Sunday. Big questions as to whether we get much of anything with this front out of it or not. You can see it kind of stalls. By the time we head into Monday, we have better chance of some rain moving into the area. But really, nothing as I move through this just shows you outstanding rain chances by any means. So, it seems like we have kind of went away from that pattern of an absolute deluge of rain after deluge. And of course, that's good. We need to dry out some. So, the pattern that had caused it is still in place, but there's just been some slight modifications to the pattern. So, it's possible that we could go back into that at any time. It's something we'll keep an eye out for. As nothing has overly changed, but we've just lucked out and entered into a dry period again, and that's sort of a good thing. But still a few rain chances coming up over the next several days as we move through this, but nothing significant, and it doesn't really look like we get any major storms coming in during that time period. As far as total precipitation amounts, the GFS not aggressive at all, ½ inch to an inch over the next 10 days across the area. After where we've been, we can certainly take that. Temperature-wise, a little bit warm. Average high temperature this time of year, 87, 88 degrees, right around in there for most of us across southern Indiana. And you can see there we go from anywhere from 88 to 92 is your extremes over the next few days. Lowest we get to about 85. So some seasonable weather, not extreme heat, certainly not cool weather by any means either. Not too bad for this time of the year, really. I mean, there's no hundreds or anything showing up, so at least we can be thankful for that. 10-day forecast looks like this. You can go to southernindianaweather.com, click on 10-day forecast. Mid-80s for your high today. Partly sunny skies. Again, a stray shower possible through midday, but I've only given it a 10% chance. It's very stray, and it's mostly going to stay to our south. Clearing skies this afternoon, or at least somewhat clearing again. And then mostly sunny for Friday as we go up to your mid-80s again. By the time Saturday hits, though, this should really say mostly sunny on there, and we'll go up to about 90 for your high again there. Isolated thunderstorm chances return to the forecast Saturday night into Sunday. Not exciting chances by any means, but you see low chances of rain really continue on until we get better chances of rain as you head into the later part of next week with a decent system that wants to approach our way. But very warm temperatures headed our way, so the bottom line is enjoy the dry weather while you've got it. I know that it's good for the farmers to be able to start to dry out some of those fields a little bit. Maybe some of you can actually cut hay and things like that if you're into the agricultural community. And of course that's needed this time of the year with all the wet weather we've been. Gardening, looks like maybe we might start to recover a little bit. Hey, this is a good thing. Don't get too used to it. I'm sure more rain will come, but for right now we've entered into that dry period, and that's a good thing, folks. I'll have another one of these updates for you out in a couple of days, folks, looking at a more long-range update pattern-wise. I'm starting to dive in as well into some of the data that would suggest this winter, and I'll be honest with you, just to give you an early preview right now, winter looks, well, there's some mixed signals right now. We have a strong El Nino developing out, and that typically leads to a warmer and drier than normal winter for us here in the southern Indiana area. And of course, that would be a nice and refreshing change. However, we also have some other things in there that throws a kink in it, which could suggest the exact opposite. Which one will win out? Very complicated forecast, more complicated than we've had in the previous couple of years to try to figure out what's going on. So a little too early to know right now, but know that I'm looking at it. Full winter forecast will be released later this October from the way things look right now, folks. But hopefully it won't be as bad. All right, folks, I'll have another long-range update for you out here in the next couple of days. I'm meteorologist Michael Wilhite. Have a great day.